Oh my God. What's up? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Chill, 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 chill. Yeah. What's up to my kings and queens? Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki, bring you the latest and trends and topics. I vlog my life, okay? I want to get into this Shirley Strawberry debacle, which is also spinning off of Steve Harvey. Like, I'm just feeling like there's some powerful people getting shattered. Hey, Jayla, baby! Let's get into it, okay? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I just decided to jump on here because I got some catching up to do on some stories and stuff like that. All right, so I want to shout out to Chronicle Speaks because she catches all the tea, okay? All the tea when it comes to Steve Harvey, Shirley Strawberry. Yes, I was. Okay. It was a good show too. Thank you. Shout out to all my naughty crew. Shout out to my day one subscribers and shout out to my new subs, okay? And the subs to come. All right. All are welcome. Ciao. Ciao. Now, all right, let's give you all right, Shirley Strawberry works on the Steve Harvey show with Steve Harvey, all right? Now, Steve Harvey is shady. His mustache stank, child. It's filthy. All right. That's a whole nother layer. We're gonna touch on it a little bit later. But shout out to Chronicle Speeds. All right. Make sure y'all go over to her channel and subscribe because she got all the tea, the whole breakdown. All right. Well, she had an exclusive and discovered that Shirley Strawberry not even married to Ernesto. Okay, so Ernesto proposed on Steve Harvey's show to Shirley. It was a whole big spectacle of gaslighting. That's basically what it was. And he took her for everything he could take her for. Just drug her all up and through the gutter, okay? All right, she ain't require that man to respect her at oh, well, come to find out, this man is a scammer. He like children. Okay. Allegedly, it happened to her granddaughter. And her and the daughter are estranged. It's a whole mess. Mistresses everywhere. She's been hey Niqua girl. She's been evicted multiple times. Like then, and you asked me, this was like a whole setup, y'all. It was a whole setup. The whole thing was set up from the proposal and everything. And so then there was leak calls of her speaking to Ernesto in jail, speaking badly about Steve. I found that quite convenient that the calls got leaked out and she did this whole public apology and she's probably on the verge of losing her job too. Who knows? She lost everything else, her man, her daughter, her grandbaby. Like, she has nothing at this point, right? And to top it off on all the charges he has accumulated, okay, he's a bigamist too. Okay, let's just add it to the charge. Shout out to Chronicle Speeds. Here we go. Hold on. We want to bring you the tape, okay?
Now, Miss Shirley Strawberry, I know I've probably been the bearer of bad news these past few months, and I'm sure you hearing the jail calls probably didn't help either. So we bloggers haven't really been your friend lately, and I understand that. But today I might be able to change your mind because I have documents to prove that your husband and Martha got a divorce on December 29, 2021. Your marriage to Ernest happened on January 9, 2015. I don't know if y'all's math is different from mine, but something is telling me that this 2021 divorce makes her 2015 marriage null and void. Now, after all of these charges that your husband has, they might add bigamy. You're free, sis. You don't even have to get a divorce attorney. You can run free. It's over. This man set you up knowing he was still married. So much more. But before we do, please be sure to subscribe to the channel.
Okay.
For notifications so you
Make sure y'all
out
subscribe.
anything regarding this case and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Now, I don't know if this news is hurtful or helpful at this time. On one hand, you have this marriage that has been a sham, and then on the other hand, Shirley, you can get out of it. No drawn out divorce. You can literally,
Like, what y'all think? Y'all think she should just walk away while she done lost everything, everything to this narcissist, entitled narcissist. That's him. Girl, run.
get out of it. So let's break this down. Now, I received an email last week or so from Ernest's first baby mother telling me that she was married to Ernest, and I could not find any documents to prove it, nor would she provide me with those documents. So I had a few people contact me after and ask me, is it Martha? I'm like, no, it's not her. It's a different lady. So I received documents from Pam Esquire, the law intellect. Make sure to check her out on YouTube. And she was even like, is it Martha? I'm like, no, it's not her. It's someone different. Now, according to the documents she sent me, it's showing that Ernest and Martha were married on September 1st, 2001. Now, things had to go bad because on January 10th, 2005, Martha filed for separation from Ernest. Now, she asked that he pay $650 in child support for the child that they had. She asked that he be responsible for the mortgage that they had together. And she also wanted him to be responsible for his own liens and his own judgments and all collection agencies. So that just goes to show you that Ernest had been bad with money since Bush number 2 was in office. Now, Martha did not pursue the case was later dismissed. What does that mean? They're still married. On July 31st, 2007, Ernest decided to file a dissolution of marriage. He did this from jail. Now, he states the date of separation is April of 2005. He agrees to pay child support, and he agrees that the child should stay with the respondent, which would be Martha. There was a hearing set for July 9, 2008. I don't know what happened in that hearing, but whatever happened, these two are still married. No one pursues this divorce later. He doesn't. She doesn't. On June 30th, 2014, the court is like, look, it's been more than 5 years. As a matter of fact, almost 7 years since Ernest has filed, and you guys are not doing anything. There's no movement, so we're going to dismiss this.
That means they are still. Oh my God, I can't. She's a runner. She's a track star.
2014. It's dismissed. What does that mean? They're still married. 28 days later, on July 28, 2014, on Shirley Strawberry's birthday, Ernest carries his tail up into the Steve Harvey Morning Show and in front of the world asks Shirley Strawberry to marry him.
Yep.
She says yes. So since we're doing birthdays, on Ernest's 50th birthday, January 9, 2015, the two were married in a lavish
Track down the True Crime Podcast for 48 hours. Go deep behind every episode with 48 Hours Investigators.
Steve walked Shirley down the aisle.
Delivered her
Ernest has been arrested
to her predator.
Shirley has been kicked out of multiple homes, received a garnishment, filed for bankruptcy, and all of this because a man that you thought you were married to is still married to another woman. Now, I feel like this is a part 2 to Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Everyone claiming to be his wife. Court documents prove who the real Mrs. Williams was when Ernest got married to Shirley Strawberry. And it was Martha. Now let's get into Martha's new document. On September 23rd, 2021, 20 years and 22 days after getting married to Ernest, Martha filed a complaint for divorce without minor children. Now again, this child is grown.
Yep.
She realleges that the two were
This
married
man
on
is.
September 1st.
Let me tell you, I'm talking about it because we on attack, ladies. We are under attack, and people are praying and prowling and lying and using and abusing. Like, this is freaking abuse. Chill. Why you think she stayed through all of that?
2001,
She's a
and
runner.
now
She's a
she
track
states that the date
star.
of separation is July 1st, 2005. She initially said January in her previous documents. He said April. All we know is that things went really bad in 2005. There's no minor children. She doesn't want alimony. There's no division of property and no marital debt. She states that the marriage is irretrievably broken, but she honestly could have put down adultery because clearly the man is having sexual intercourse with his new wife and he's still married to you. She is requesting a total divorce. Now, let me reiterate. This is September 23rd, 2021, 2 years ago. Now, she has to serve Ernest with these documents, and according to Martha, she can't locate him. Now, when this happens, you have to serve that person by publication. So typically, they run the publication in the newspaper 4 times. Now, they're saying that they're going to run this October 22nd, October 29th, November 5th, and November 12th. Now you have to sign an
Hey,
affidavit of
Junebug.
diligent search.
How you
They're not
doing?
just going to put the publication out there because you said you couldn't find this person. You actually have to show how you tried to locate this
So
person.
the bottom line, Ernest is trifling. Hey, Junebug. So Shirley Strawberry, she's a runner. She's a track star. But never allow yourself to stay in a situation like this, ladies. Like, pay and don't move too fast. That's what you got to take things slow or whatever. Really find out who people really are and what their intentions are, because you can end up like Shirley Strawberry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Her life is a whole mess. But you gotta be accountable. She allowed way too much. Like, yes, y'all go
out to a friend on August 25th, and that friend says that she hasn't seen him and doesn't know his whereabouts. On August 25th, she
so he won't even get served.
She doesn't know where he is. She asked his sister. She doesn't know where he is. She asked
yes, Junebug, an annulment.
Because
it's valid. It's not valid.
Internet, MySpace, not MySpace, sis. And she said she couldn't find him. She looked through the white pages, the yellow pages.
Hey, free thinker.
I did it for you for free. You was taking the old route. No wonder why I took
Good
you so
afternoon.
long. Now, in this Tell Me Have You Seen Him tour, because she was unable to locate Ernest, the request for publication was approved. Now, the order of publication says this. It appearing by affidavit that the above named defendant on whom service
yes,
in this case resides out of the state or has departed.
So basically, this man has taken her to the cleaners. He drained the swamp at this point. And when I listened to the calls, he just seemed very disconnected and trying to be very careful with what he said. But she was exposing a lot, and I think it's because she was vulnerable, and that was her way of standing up to him. I don't know. Hey, Jews, yes, you have to be careful what you allow in your life and marriage. So true. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Yes. And what you allow. And people have to remember the marriage is sacred. Like, you can't, that has to this only be between husband and wife. You can't allow outside elements to affect your union. And to me, it's sad. Like, she must feel so humiliated to be dragged through social media, and he just really like made her lose. Like, ultimately, he gave her humiliation on top of it, like on top of robbing her blind. But I mean, how many times you got to get evicted to say this is not it? Like, this man is not providing. Like, what is going on here? Why am I going under? And that's the key. You have to recognize when someone is for your best interest or if they're there to just benefit off of you. And to like, and that takes time and nurturing. Yeah, nurture that. It's like growing a new seed. There we go. So yeah, this is sad. I wanted to get my thoughts on it. I think she dodged a bullet. Like, thank God she wasn't legally married to him. But do y'all feel like she could take legal action against her ex-husband? Or and sometimes it's just best to just walk away and not even fight. It's not even worth the aggravation. Just walk away clean slate and just completely divide yourself from that person, because obviously he doesn't mean well. I mean, those charges that he has are egregious. It's just, you can't make it up. You cannot make it up. So not only is Shirley under fire, but Steve Harvey has been under deep scrutiny on these YouTube streets, okay, and on social media. Ooh, I like that, Juice. The thing about leeches is you usually don't know they're attached to you until someone else tells you. Hashtag listen to your friends. Yeah, because your friends, your day ones, they're going to be honest. Oh, she could testify against him. Yeah, I think she should do that at a minimum. Like, testify against him. Yup. And she allowed it. She allowed it. I was telling someone that the other day, like, yo, she allowed him to violate her daughter and her grandchild. Like, they're estranged. Like, how much do you have to lose? Yeah. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. But on the other hand, Steve Harvey had been under fire too. Storm Monroe and Essie Berry have been on fire on this story, and I give credit where credit is due. Shirley Strawberry, hun, she's a runner, she's a track star. You need to get out of there and testify. Like, how much more can you take? Look, Krishan responds to backlash after her change her son's name. We don't care anymore, Krishan. We're moving on. You could keep playing internet games. Who, Steve Harvey? Okay, so Storm been on his neck. They've been exposing everything about him. This whole image he tries to put out here, you know, supportive, empowering, and things like that. Like, it's a brand. Let's just call it that. It's a brand. And let's just say some people will stop at nothing to protect the legacy and the integrity of their brand. But all sorts of allegations are coming out about, you know, his sexuality and his infidelities and his marriages and the way he does women. It's just a lot. So Storm Monroe, let me go back to my library. He discovered that.
For him, you guys already know.
Shout out to Storm Monroe. But he had an exclusive. Steve Harvey has an 8-year-old daughter in Dallas. An old mistress. Like, his dirty laundry is falling out the washing machine, okay? That's how dirty it is. Oh, Ernesto, as far as the money, like, he had a whole money scam going. You have to go to Chronicle Speaks. She breaks it all down. He's got child charges, you know, violating a child charge, you know. He a whole hot mess. He a whole hot mess, okay? And Steve Harvey a whole hot mess too. But I'm just looking at the setup, like how Ernesto came into Shirley's life. He ended up proposing on Steve's show. It's just crazy. The timeline. Like, was that a whole setup? It's not detailed like that, Jayla. Mm-mm. But it touches on it. But Chronicle Speaks has been following. She followed the whole when he went to court and everything. Hey, Michelle. How are you, Queen? Yes. Okay, so we got into Shirley Strawberry. She's not even legally married to Ernesto, really Ernest. Okay. She's not really married. Their marriage is not valid. He's still currently married to he's a bigamist on top of everything. Like he is really and you know what? It's not just him. She allowed him to just take everything from her. And that's sad. Like, that's why it's important. Yes, child. Yes. Oh, yeah. I don't know who he was talking to. But Storm he is exposing it. Oh, hold on.
What he's done to Essie, you guys already know what he's done to all of his wives and the kids, et cetera, et cetera. So we know what kind of Negro Steve is at this point. And so let me just give out the exclusive. I have to say allegedly, but allegedly. Steve actually has an 8-year-old little girl in Dallas, Texas. Okay? I do not know if the mother of this child will be coming out to expose him via like an interview or, a blog or whatever. But if the mama of the child don't expose him, then most likely the nephew of the mother of the child will be coming
it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess.
It's gonna be coming out pretty soon. Don't be surprised if you see like the Shade Room or the Neighborhood Talk just kind of talk about it or mention it and say they have a source, and then they just kind of leave it at that. Also, don't be surprised if you see certain platforms mention the 8-year-old little girl that's in Dallas that Steve ain't paying no child support for and ain't doing nothing for, allegedly. Don't be surprised if they mention it and then take it down. Normally, when you see the Jasmine Brand, Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, it's on site, whomever, put some shit up and then take it down. It could be because of journalistic integrity, but usually it's because they got paid to take stuff down. It is what it is. So, 8-year-old little girl in Dallas, Texas, and that he's a deadbeat too. I mean, golly, the man has just literally been a deadbeat his whole life. It's ridiculous, okay? Now, moving on. Another mistress will be coming out to expose Steve as well. Now, this mistress is out of Augusta, Georgia. Steve, you know all about good old Augusta, don't you? Okay. And in addition to that, you guys need to know that he had this mistress before he married Marjorie. So this mistress came in between Mary Harvey and Marjorie Harvey, although the divorce to Mary Harvey technically wasn't legal, so the marriage to Marjorie technically isn't fully legal either. But that's a whole nother video for another day, and we've broken that down in several other places. But this mistress will be surfacing pretty soon, and she will want to put her story out there as well. As you guys see, the man has a pattern of
Big Will.
Feeling like he can treat people however he wants to treat them and just throw money at the situation. Or literally just
I know that's
person,
right.
Whether it's been mistresses, girlfriend, wives, kids, etc.
What it do, baby?
In which now it makes sense to me.
What it do, baby?
As hard as he does,
Steve Harvey getting exposed all over these YouTube streets, okay?
Worker per se, but Steve literally.
He has an 8-year-old daughter in Texas and does not take care. Like, he just makes families and abandons them when he wants to move on to the next chick. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge his kids at minimum. You know what I mean? He doesn't even acknowledge his kids, his biological kids. He doesn't even acknowledge them. He adopts Marjorie's kids, which I always thought was odd. Like, that's a thing that they do in Hollywood. Because Puffy did it too. He adopted Albie Shore's son. I thought it was weird. Tell me how you really feel, Big Will. Good morning, Miss Bugs. What's going on? Yes. Okay, so make sure y'all hitting that like button, okay? Make sure you hitting the like button, share my content. Or whatever. But we got into Shirley Strawberry, how she not even married. Like, you went through all of this and you not even married? Chill. But yeah, we talked about how she should testify against Ernest Ernesto. Because he did not care about her at all. I think they answered that. Yes. And a simp. I feel like she's simple. She a simp. Because, like, that's why she allowed all of this. And we don't know. We don't know what she was. I think this is her guilt catching up to her. Like, so Steve being exposed for having a daughter.
There's so many people on payroll. He has had to pay off so many people along the way to keep his secrets on the low. No wonder this nigga can't ever stop working. Just saying. So, call it the Illuminati, call it the universe, call it karma, call it whatever. But pretty much all of Steve Harvey's stuff will be exposed throughout the rest of 2023. And of course, going into 2024, y'all already know the next celebrity that's going to be brought down, so to speak, after that will be Diddy, but that won't be probably until sometime next year. So,
and we won't be here for it, Knotty Crew.
Questions and get out of here. But just to reiterate, there is an 8-year-old not a love child because you didn't love the lady, but 8-year-old little girl living in Dallas with her mom that Steve is not doing nothing for the child support. He's not keeping up his promises, and he's not even coming to see the little girl. And in addition to that, an old mistress who was based out of Augusta, Georgia, will be coming out to tell her story as well.
I don't think I care about the old mistress too much. I want to hear from the new mistress. Okay? I want to hear from the new mistress. But the kid, what's up with these men having kids and not taking care of them? Hey, cuz, and claim to be great men. Like, how could you continue to support a brand like this? Yes, an 8-year-old in Texas. So shout out to Storm Monroe for keeping your foot on his neck. And Ashley Barry too. They said we ain't scared. We gonna expose you for the monster you are. And these are like innuendo sacrifices they have to make just to be at the level they're at. Yeah, that's Storm. Keeping his foot on Steve Harvey's neck. I ain't even mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because how you saying you representing a whole brand for empowerment and this and that or whatever, and you doing stuff like this. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Hold on one second. The plantation needs me right now. So yeah, y'all. Steve Harvey have an 8-year-old daughter, and he don't claim her or take care of her. He abandoned her. And, you know, he got all this controversy around him. Shirley Strawberry, her marriage is not legitimate. You know what I mean? She need to go ahead and testify against that monster, so she can move on with her life or whatever. With Steve Harvey, it's just like you put out this whole image and you live the complete opposite. Like, you're just really this horrible person behind the scenes. Oh, you meant, oh, a 7-day fast. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Somebody sent me a message. Let me see. Poor Aaron. I gotta figure out what's going on. Michelle, Aaron said her comments weren't coming up or something, so I gotta figure that out for Aaron. I haven't done one over a year. Yeah, they say fasting is good for resetting. Oh, shoot. Let me put this note in. So, yeah. Yeah, so the fact that Steve Harvey represents this whole brand where he's about empowering, support, and family, and love, and marriage, and you're just really this cheating, rotten, spreading seed, tear women down. It's just a whole oxymoron. Like, what the F? What the F, Steve? Like, walk in your truth. Be who you really are. And I get life happen and certain circumstances may arise or whatever. You fall in and out of love. But it's just like, why you got to abandon your people in the process of you trying to climb to the top? Make it make sense. I don't know why. She said she was in both my lives. Did someone block Aaron by accident? I have to look on my laptop. I only block assholes, and Aaron's never an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I love Aaron. So yeah, guys, like if like if I block you, first of all, you'll know it, and it's just not that serious for me. Juice was in here earlier. I saw Juice. Yeah, see, there's Juice. I don't know. I'll look into it later. I can't do it right now. hmm 2 are invisible. Okay, I gotta figure that out. So yeah, you guys, what do you think about Steve Harvey and Shirley Strawberry? I think she was I think Shirley Strawberry was a humiliation ritual. Cause once if they want to get to a certain level, they gotta sacrifice along the way. And so if you're not gonna do blood, then you gotta do a humiliation ritual. And that's what this gives me signs of, seriously. Can you see the Oh, good point, Michelle. Do you guys feel like Shirley Strawberry should be off of the Strawberry letter, but does that mean she'll lose her job? I see you, Erin. Hey, Erin. I don't know what's up. I'm hungry, guys. What can we eat? Let's figure this out. I'm starving. I just didn't feel like having like eggs. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mommy, you on the phone?
Yeah, talking to Ricky Cole.
Who?
Pam.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam. That's my Aunt Pam, y'all. I'm good, and you? Mom, I'm on live. Hello? Yeah. Well, me and Keisha been talking about getting together, so we'll figure something out. That's my sister. I love you, Pam. I'll talk to you soon. You too.
Yeah, we all have to get together.
Exactly. I'm hungry. Ooh. wings. I hate microwaving my wings, but I gotta get back to my desk. Blessings. Blessings, blessings. This cornbread. Do you ever look at stuff and like, why do people keep this? But what y'all think? I think this was a humiliation ritual set up by Steve Harvey. I mean, because the jail call was just too convenient for me. I gotta go to the store on my lunch. We need like paper towels and stuff. Hey, Nico, baby. Yeah, we just talking about Shirley Strawberry and Steve Harvey and all the treachery that's going down. See, maybe Steve had to make a sacrifice and he wasn't willing to do it. And so now... Mm, 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 mm. Do you think Shirley Strawberry can repair her relationship with her daughter at this point? Ooh. I think she should get off the Strawberry letter now that I'm thinking about it. It's just like, you are just like your boss. Trying to have a brand. Like, because do you think people should, like, if a person has, like, a brand, like a lifestyle brand, so to speak, they should live what that brand stands for, right or wrong or indifferent. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Oh, the fasting. See, I'm already small or whatever, and I get that it's a good cleansing deal, but I don't want to, I don't like looking skinny. You know what I'm saying? I like to have some grip. Let me see this. And I tried to go into the studio. Mm. Yeah, I didn't never feel like he was qualified either to be a relationship guru. I mean, like, he didn't get an education in it. He just came out, like, out of nowhere to start giving all this relationship advice and stuff like that. And I'm like, huh? I don't recall him having a degree in it. Um, yeah, diet is key with blood pressure. Thank you. Yeah, everyone's situation definitely is different. Plus, I need to eat so I could think. But let's try to eat healthy. Oh my god. I went to Fridays the other night. I had a dinner movie date. It was cute. Went to see The Equalizer. I'm glad it took place in Italy. Love Italy. I felt like I was in Italy. I know what parts of Italy not to go to now, though. Because some parts of Italy is all stairs. I could... Whole towns, there's stairs. It's weird. It was good. But, I say that, but they had a cucumber salad. It was so good. I'll totally eat it again. Oh, yeah, his curves. He definitely left his wife to get with a criminal. All Steve Harvey did was bed hop his way to the top. It's just weird how he moves, though. But there's a price when you get to the top. And when it's time, you gotta be willing to pay the piper. If not, they're gonna snatch everything away from you. You watch. We'll figure it out, Aaron. So, yeah. Go check out The Equalizer. Denzel still got it. Mm-hmm. It's Friday wings. Ladies, take your time. If you decide to get in a relationship, figure out what a person's intentions are. And don't give them access to all of you. Period. Oh, I'm not in no more. Oh. I had to put something on my stomach. Oh, I left my water. Woo, work is working. Okay, what is this? You have a good day too, Michelle. I'm about to do the same. Okay. So yeah, ultimately we feel that Shirley Strawberry should give up the strawberry letter. Have a great day, Michelle. Have a great day. And Steve Harvey's a snake in the grass. Period. Period. That's it. And we agree. Steve Harvey's no relationship guru. Okay, he's not even qualified. He ain't go to no type of school. He don't have no. All right, take care, Jayla. I'll talk to you later, Queen. But that's all I wanted to jump on here and discuss with my Knotty crew. Okay, we've been saying that this is the year of reveal and accountability. Okay? And this is just a fraction of what's to come, okay? People are going to be exposed everywhere, and just Hollywood is Hollyweird. That's it. Hollywood is Hollyweird. Just know they do all type of creepy. Um, so yeah, it's just gonna a lot is gonna be revealed. This is see, gone are the days where everything is kept a secret and hush hush and the whole secret society and you don't snitch and everything is kept secret because social media blew that up. And these young folks don't care. They exposing everything. Yep. Social media blew that all the way up. It blew all of that up. And see, we talked about Puffy. You understand? Him giving back them publishings. That was just a 52 fade out. Like, whatever. But everybody had to sign NDAs to not say anything bad against it. Like, if you don't have nothing to hide, like, why would they have anything bad to say? Why do they need to sign NDAs? What do you have to hide? Um, yes. So Hollywood is Hollyweird. That's it. I'm not surprised. Are you? Make sure y'all hitting that like button, okay? Make sure y'all hit my like button, sharing my content on your different social media platform. I love all the support thus far. We're on a path to 2K subs. Love the way we're growing, okay? We're just hot, all right? That's why we're growing. But we have opinions. Opinions are not facts, in the words of Couture Bay. All right. We just like to have discussion, open discussion about what's being put out there. What's being put out there. And I feel bad for all the children that are being abandoned in this situation. Like, Steve, you need to go get your kids. Okay, you chose to procreate and spread your seed irresponsibly. You need to be accountable for that. Like, and I hope they get his behind in child support. Oh, I hate digging through notes. I hate digging through notes, but I'm about to go to the plantation, you guys. I appreciate you joining me. I'm zoning out here, getting lost in notes. I hope y'all all have a wonderful, blessed day. All right. And I owe y'all a workout, vlog. So what's today? Thursday. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. I got a busy weekend planned. I'm going to Philadelphia. Stay hydrated, everybody. I got my kombucha. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm out. 1.